Hi, I'm Todd Bettison, Chief of Police of the Detroit Police Department. What you're about to watch is a critical incident debriefing. The purpose for the briefing is to show our department's transparency. You'll get a chance to see and know exactly what happened during this officer-involved shooting. We hold our officers to the highest standards. Integrity, professionalism, transparency are our core values. Thank you.
You are about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to this case, so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based upon what we know right now. We are in the early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete. Our understanding of this incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We do not draw any conclusions on whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
My name is Captain James Coles. I am working at Internal Controls. The incident in question happened on July 3rd at approximately 9:45 p.m. The officers were investigating 3 individuals in the area of Meringue and Chester. 3 officers working 9th Precinct Special Operations came across 3 individuals who were wearing ski masks. They pulled over to investigate these individuals, and as they got out the car to talk to the individuals, one of them was seen holding a backpack. The officers went and talked to him and investigated, and they went inside the backpack and found a tire iron. As they were talking to this individual, another one of the officers investigated the second individual, who appeared to have something in his waistband underneath his hoodie. As he was kind of talking to him and starting to try to do an investigation and reaching to see what it was, the individual fled on foot. 2 of the officers engaged him and chased him a very short distance, and they were able to get him to the ground. As the officers were trying to get him handcuffed, the individual kept reaching underneath him, and they were telling him, giving him verbal commands to stop reaching, show us your hands. The individual shot the officer in the hand, and the officer returned fire to the individual. The other 2 suspects that were at the scene, one of them fled on foot. The other one was detained by the 3rd officer, who was still at the scout car with them. So there were 3 officers that all of them worked at the 9th Precinct Special Operations Unit. So there were 3 subjects. One of them was detained at the scene. One of them was the one who got shot by the officer, and the 3rd one fled on foot. The body-worn cameras of the officers were recording. They captured the incident, and the initial investigation was captured on the traffic camera. The individual suspect fired 1 shot, and the officer fired 6. They recovered shell casings from the suspect's weapon, also the suspect's weapon itself, and then shell casings from the officer's weapon. A tire iron was recovered from the backpack, and also gloves and a screwdriver.
You're going to see officers' body-worn camera footages as well as dash cam car footage of this incident. Body-worn cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight of that angle. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from 15 seconds prior.
During the struggle with the suspect, the officer's body-worn camera became deactivated as they were trying to grab him and get his hands behind his back to get him handcuffed. But the camera did reactivate itself before the shooting occurred, so we do have audio and video of the incident. The officers were patrolling the area of Meringue and Chester Street when they observed 3 subjects walking from the side of a building towards the street, all wearing ski masks. Officers made contact with the 3 males who were walking and conduct an investigatory stop.
You got a whole-ass tire iron in there, man. What's that mean? You got a whole-ass tire iron in there, man. Just one second. You got a whole-ass tire iron. You can check me over. What, you know me? I don't know you. I know you from the campaign, brother. Making sure you're on straight. What's your name, man? You don't know under your hood? Yeah, I'm good. Under your hood? How you spell that? Under your hoodie. No. I'm good. Under your hoodie? No, I'm good. Last name? Stop reaching! Stop reaching! Stop reaching! It's shot! Stop reaching! Shot! Stop fucking reaching! Stop fucking shooting! I'm fucking shooting! You reaching? Got his hand up! He's got his hands up! You ready? He's got his hands up! All good. Put your hands behind the front of the bag, man. Put your hands behind the front of the bag, man. You saw. Stop breathing. Stop breathing. Where's that? Stop. You got the gun?
We're gonna be on Neff and Harper.
Do you have the gun? Real shot first. He's still bleeding.
We'll need EMS over here. We got an officer while shooting. And some more cars over here in EMS.
He's right there.
Hello, I'm 2nd Deputy Chief Grant Ha, Legal Advisor to the Detroit Police Department. For all critical incidents, there are two types of investigations, criminal and administrative. Criminal investigations are conducted by the Homicide Task Force, which is led by members of the Michigan State Police and additionally consists of members from the Detroit Police Department Homicide Section and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, commonly known as the ATF. The task force will conduct a thorough criminal investigation by gathering and examining all evidence related to the critical incident. Once the criminal investigation is completed by the task force, it is submitted to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, which will conduct an independent review and determine whether or not charges are warranted. The second type of investigation is administrative, which is handled by the Detroit Police Department Force Investigations Unit. They will investigate to see if the involved officers' actions were justified, in compliance with rules, regulations, and policies, and whether it was consistent with training. Based upon the findings of the administrative investigation, discipline may be recommended. If there are issues with training or the rules and regulations, changes may be recommended. Additionally, separate and apart from the disciplinary process, a member's duty status will be changed to administrative no gun, suspended with pay, or if the member's conduct readily appears to be egregious, the Chief of Police will make a recommendation to the Board of Police Commissioners to change the member's duty to administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits. The latter action removes all law enforcement authority and takes the member's pay away until the member has an opportunity for an administrative hearing before an arbitrator.